Interpol naman ay iyan ay miyembro ang Pilipinas. Iyan ay meron tayong obligasyon na makipag-cooperate in police investigation and enforcement. Let me just state na yung Interpol ay wala ring karapatan na mag-aresto sa atin. Dahil ang sabi ko nga kanina, ang ating gobyerno lamang ang merong poder para mang-aresto at gumawa ng mga lahat ng bagay na coercive powers. Wala akong anumang notisya na ginawa ng Interpol. Ang meron lang ay request ng ICC itself, pinadaan sa DFA. Sa Department of Justice naman, dahil nga sa kadahilan ng hindi na tayo saklaw, we are no longer bound under the treaty, the Rome Statute. Therefore, yung request ng ICC itself, the DFA, it would just be, I guess, noted or no action.
About ICC, kahapon po kasi ay meron pong statement si OSD Minardo Guevara na papayagan na po ang ICC na makapasok pero ang gobyerno ay hindi pa rin po makikipagtulungan. Ano po ba talaga ngayon ang posisyon ng ating pamahalaan tungkol dito?
Ang sinasite kasi ni Soljan Guevara, yung principle of comity, which we all adhere to, na yung mga international bodies igagalang natin in every way possible. Ginagalang natin as existing bodies that do well for the world, no? Kaya sila magkakasama. So the principle of comity dictates that we're friendly to them, or we do not block anything legal that they're doing. Pag illegal na ang ginagawa nila, then of course we will not tolerate that. If it violates our laws, but as long as they do not violate our laws, we allow them to exist in our country.
Sir, just to clarify, ano po yung legal at illegal na hindi dapat nilang gawin?
Well,
Kasi nandito sa atin.
Siyempre, pag mag-aaresto sila ng tao, wala naman silang power to arrest. Hindi naman sila yung may power na gumawa ng mga bagay-bagay. Pag nag-usurp sila ng power, yon, may problema tayo.
Sir, may binabanggit si former Senator Trillanes, suspect na rapo ng ICC Senator Bato de la Rosa and other former PNP high-ranking officials. Ano po ba ang inyong pong natatanggap na information?
I cannot comment on that, about Senator de la Rosa. Ang sa akin lang, it's the ICC's job. Hindi ako, I'm not in the business of politics. We just want things to happen properly within our country. Di ba? So kung ano man ang status niya, hindi ko problema yon. That is already something between the ICC and Senator Bato. Di ba? So, I cannot comment on that.
Pero po, ang stand pa rin ng ating pong gobyerno, hindi pa rin po tayo makikipag-coordinate.
We have no obligation to cooperate because we are not members of the ICC.
Ang gagawin ng DOJ in the event na mag-issue po ng warrant of arrest yung ICC?
Yeah, ito very interesting to. I'm sure you may write about this the next few days. Kasi ang pinaka-mechanism, that is something in common between the countries, is the Interpol. Remember, in The Hague, doon naka-headquarter ang ICC at Interpol, across each other only. Tama na ako. Across each other. Ito yung building ng ICC, sa tapat niya, yun ang building ng Interpol. Headquartered lahat yan sa Hague. All supported by the United Nations. So sana yung mag-cooperate ang Interpol at ng ICC. So pag nagkaroon na ng problema yan, they will bring it through Interpol. And we are members of the Interpol. And we are not in the business of blocking any movement of the Interpol unless a policy is laid out, which of course will go against our international commitments. Kaya hindi natin ginagawa yan. So that is the future issue at hand now. Pag nag-issue ng warrant of arrest, it's the Interpol's job to serve it. And the Interpol, we are an adjunct of the Interpol. So yun ang storya nun.
Na po pipigilan ang Interpol na pumasok dito para
Alam mo yan, pag hinarang mo yan, magkakaroon tayo ng repercussions sa country. Pag-aralan pa rin namin kung anong pwedeng gawin, we will study the possibilities of or the implications of dealing with the Interpol on this matter. But we are not in the business of blocking the Interpol's job, which is to fight international crime. Yan ang ano dyan Yan ang very, very tricky part of it. So it's going to be a question of the Interpol's role in this world of ours. Kasi hindi naman tayo nag-iisang bansa We are not North Korea. We are part of the world community. Diba?
Sir, paano po yun? Hindi tayo miyembro ng ICC, pero tayo ay member ng Interpol. Paano yung pagpapatupad nun? Kung sakasakali maglabas na nga ng warrant.
Kung diniretso na ng ICC sa Interpol yan, may international notice na yan, meron ng notice ang Interpol, tapos merong request to implement, sila na mag-uusap yan. Kaya nga, yan kailangan namin pag-usapan din as a legal group within the government. Pero most of the time, we respect the action of the Interpol. 99% of the time, or maybe 99.9% of the time.
Senator Trillanes also mentioned yesterday na yung ICC daw po ay humingi na ng blown notice sa Interpol. Would you confirm or do you have information about this? Thank you po.
Wala pa akong notice. I have no notice about it. But I can confirm what Soljan Guevara said, that there was a request. We knew about it, but of course, because it was marked confidential. We kept it confidential within the department. Hindi namin nilalabas yan dahil yun ang request ng ICC. They were requesting assistance to be able to interview the 5 persons listed in the letter. Yun ang nature ng request. So this is not about affidavits, walang ganung technical terms. Request to interview. And preferably face-to-face interviews ang hinihingi ng ICC with these people. But we are not there in the business of informing these people that the ICC will talk to them because we are not members of the ICC. We just note such requests as a government.
Sabihin yung ICC po, they're just coordinating to help para ma-interview itong mga tao na to. And then, these persons will be the one to respond to your office if they're willing to be interviewed?
Hindi nga eh. We just noted lang namin ang request. We do not act favorably on said request. We cannot act favorably on it. Kasi we are not members of the ICC. Di ba? Kaya yan, we just noted. That's it. But we were aware that there was such a request. So informed kami that they're there and they wanted to do something and there was a deadline set and tapos na rin yung panahon na yan. Up to them already. Anyway, they're in contact with other people and NGOs here that are doing work for them. To this based on my personal knowledge on how things work within the ICC and within the legal milieu, the process by which things operate.
Kasi parang previously sabi mo
Sa Malacanang, we haven't, sa legal group ng Presidente, we haven't discussed this. I'm just giving this, my 5 cents worth, so that you can already start exploring these angles. Di ba? Kasi, alam nga namang i-belabor ko pa yung point when it's there in front of you. It's not really something strange happening. It's something in front of all of us.
Pero kasama po ba yung sasabi ni Asek Labano na isasamit sa Malacanang na refer on ICC yung all scenarios, recommendations, and possible mga legal implications kasi sabi po ni spokesman na isasubmit po sa Malacanang. Will that be included for possible...
What will be included?
Yung scenario...
Structure your question properly so I know what to answer.
That's yung scenario po na yun, na ano yung po pwedeng... dumating
Yun na kailangan namin i-discuss eh. Di ba sinabi ko na kanina yan, we will have to discuss that. Kasi nga, kung ano ang magiging attitude namin towards that kind of request. Kasi nga, we have to respect the Interpol. Kagaya nung kay Teves, humingi kami ng tulong sa Interpol para mahuli si Teves. Tinulungan tayo. Di ba? Ano yan eh? It works both ways. Hindi naman pwedeng yung gusto lang natin na masusunod. Di ba? Reciprocity yan. Reciprocity. Okay?
Any additional questions on the ICC?
Hi sir, GMA Online po. So ibig sabihin sir, wala pong formal rejection from the PH government doon sa request po ng ICC?
We just note it. We cannot tell them that they cannot do what they want to do. We just note the request. But we have no obligation to help them because we are not members of the ICC.